Hello, hello, hello. I definitely wanted to do just a real short share on dream symbols and language. Um, One of the things that you'll notice, especially if you're a dreamer, um, is that you must write down the substance of the dream because you'll forget it, or you can lose it. Dreams are very fragile. And so we don't have so much time to remember them depending on the dream. Because there's some things that may always stay with you, but there's also things that go on in the dream, that's said in the dream, that's spoken in the dream, that's discerned in the dream, dialogue in the dream that you may not always be able to remember to the exact point. So you always want to write it down. But what I was going to say is that if you dream a lot, you also know that you see there are things or symbols that you see in the dream that may repeat in other dreams. And so I want to go over that real quick because this is not going to be a long video. I did post a picture, whether it's on YouTube as the thumbnail, and on this Facebook Live, as you can see, it is the actual picture um, on the live view. Okay, so what we have here is an example of a symbol. It looks like I need to correct my picture. I put my symbol in front of the word. Um, and so what you see there is two t-shirts at the top, and then you see at the bottom coins in a pot, and then you see a treasure chest full of coins with coins overflowing. So this is and can be a symbol in your dream that can repeat. I've had dreams where I see people in black t-shirts. Okay. So because I see that repetitively, then not only do I want to understand and receive the interpretation of the symbol, not of the dream, of that symbol. There is a difference between the interpretation of a dream and the revelation of the actual symbol. And so here we have a shirt. Okay, and let me just go over just a little bit more on that shirt so that you can understand also what I mean by, what that could symbolize or what that could mean. So you have the black shirt, okay, and then I also show the white shirt. So we know that would be the opposite. We also see the fact that it's a shirt, but it's a particular kind of shirt. It's not a collared shirt. It's not a uniform shirt. It is a t-shirt, okay? And so, and also you have color. Okay. So colors, all of those are actually symbols. The color is a symbol, the type of shirt is a symbol, all in its own class. um, and um, and so the black tee or the black shirt, depending on who's wearing it, okay, could represent the state or the status of the soul. It could also represent what the heart of what they come with. It could represent a certain type of people. And so that if it's repeated or you see someone else in your dream, a later dream, with that same t-shirt, then God is saying something in a repetitious manner. He's showing you something on a regular basis. You see what I'm saying? So say for instance, God showed me what I believe it meant in my dream. The black tee was worn by a person who was, in a sense, like into an outcast, likened to someone who no one had revelation on how to assist them. The word talks about that. It talks about how there's no one to help them. Helping people where there's no one to help them, helping people where there's nobody else is coming. You see, they need help, and they do need help, but nobody else is there to help them. So they are considered strangers or outcasts, um, people that people tend to walk by, for whatever reason. It could be because they don't know them. It could be because they're scared of them, intimidated by them, or feel they can't be helped. And so when I see a black tee in a shirt, it can mean that it can represent a certain type of people, people who no one is helping, and there's no revelation or light on in them. Okay, to also mean there's no revelation or no light. It could also mean, and I'm talking about the black tea, it could also mean that revelation is needed. Okay, there's a hidden thing, you know, and so, and it could also mean that they're in the dark in a certain area of their life. Okay, so which goes back to the soul. So this particular symbol, if I see it in my dreams, then I would know what God is saying to me, which denotes or assists me with the dream language of God to me, the dreamer. Does that make sense? Okay. And so that's really what I wanted to highlight on this particular live share here. And you can definitely hit the go back for the replay if you missed it. And then let me hit the coins real quick. Okay, so this is a hypothetical. This was a for instance. Okay, I've seen money in dreams. I've seen people talk about coins in their dreams, and so and I've seen them talk about it repetitively. So they talked about one dream um, having coins, and then they talked about another dream having coins. And as you see here in the picture, you see where it goes from being a pot to overflowing treasure chest. So you see the transition or the increase or the multiplication. So a symbol can start off one way, but flourish into something bigger or snowball into something bigger, whether that be good or whether it be bad. Okay. And so we want to make sure that as a steward and taking down, noting down, writing down the substance of these dreams, we want to make sure that we're also growing in our understanding of what God is saying to us. Because one of the things that I love about him is that he will develop a dream language with you so that you don't have to start over with conversation. You don't have to start over with symbols so that you won't be lost, maybe say in the scope of it, the whole of it. You'll say, you know what, I understand what that means. So since I understand what that means, and it's part of the context of the dream, then it helps me to understand, maybe say the arena in which God's talking about. So if I see the black tea, then I know that God is maybe talking about particular souls that he's called me to and that he's given me wisdom for so that I might reach them. Okay. Because shirts, garments can represent issues, conditions. It can represent mantles. It can represent gifts, talents. Anytime you have garments or things that come out that people wear, or things that come out of a closet, shoes, a tie, anything that's garment related can represent those things. And so, anyhow, don't want this to be a long video. Just wanted to kind of come in, share on symbols and language, and jump off. So I pray that you all are blessed. I pray that you all are continuing to grow. I do have dream notebooks that are for sale. I will share the website in case anyone wants to order. It is an investment. And it is a treasurable investment. So, um, enough said on that. Have a blessed day.